Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Chapter 9 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets titled The Writing on the Wall. So immediately, all the teachers come, of course, right after Draco Malfoy says, you'll be next, Mudblood, so he doesn't get in trouble. And they figure out that, she's petrified or whatever. And they immediately take Harry, Ron, and Hermione into the other room, and that kind of puts suspicions on them in a roundabout way. Of course, they didn't. I doubt they thought of that, and I doubt they think they'd have to, dispel those suspicions, because I don't think they did that either. It's just that they were there first, and, at this point in time, they're veterans. They're veterans of mischief, so they, gotta look at the, facts and think, something weird's going on. Let's ask Harry Potter what's going on first. So, of course, we have Lockhart being an ass, and he's talking like, oh, I just know just the spell. It's a shame that I was not there. Or I'd have had the correct counter curse to save her. And, of course, Dumbledore knows he's bullshitting, and he lets him bullshit for a good few minutes to make himself look like the perfect ass and says, she's not dead. She's petrified. And so, honestly, I feel bad for Argus. Just this one little bit. He's a dick. He is a dick. But poor cat. Poor kitty. The poor kitty. So, Dumbledore assures Argus that Harry couldn't do it, because he's only a second year. Maybe he's not talented enough or skilled enough to do it. It takes someone with a vast skill set of dark magic. So, they're wondering why they're not in the feast. And here's what I'm wondering. Why Harry lied? He says that they went to the ghost party. Okay, the ghosts are going to back him up. Why didn't they go to the feast? And they, just said they were going to, and they didn't want to say about the voices, but here's what I think. I think they could have, just said they were going to the feast. They just got turned around, they were, talking with each other. They were talking with each other. They didn't realize, watch where they were going. They took a wrong turn, and then a wrong turn turned into a wrong right, and then another staircase, and once they realized, oh shit, we didn't watch where we're going, then they had to double back and turn around. I assume. I don't know. I feel like they didn't need to lie that badly, but whatever. So, of course, Snape, gotta give it to Snape. He saw an opportunity. He had to take a shot. He says, he's obviously lying. We should take away some of his privileges, such as, I don't know, his spot on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. And of course, Professor McGonagall's like, nah, bitch, we ain't playing that game. So, they're sent away. And Ginny's freaked out because, of course, she was the one that did this. And God damn it. Ron's over here comforting her like, don't worry, Ginny. It's only Miss Norris. She's not a cat you'll like. But she goes, and then he's like, hopefully they catch him after he's already done the same to Mr. Filch, which is like, of course, make Ginny blanch go pale, because she's the one doing this shit. She doesn't want to succeed. Or at least she thinks she's doing it. I don't know if she knows for sure. She's got a suspicion. Whatever. So, of course, people are thinking it's Harry. Justin Finch Fletchley saw him in the hallway and immediately noped the other direction. Hermione's trying to figure out what the Chamber of Secrets is. But, of course, the one book it's in has been checked out because everyone wants it, and Hermione forgot her copy. So they end up asking the professor of history. And he explains it, but, he doesn't put much about how the Chamber of Secrets was created by Salazar Slytherin during the founding as a way to get rid of the Muggle-borns, Muggles, and Squibs. And he created it due to a row in a rift with the other founders, because they wanted to let everyone in to Hogwarts. He did not. Anyway. He's one of those professors who doesn't put any stock into, myths or legends. He's a all about the facts type of fella, this Binns. Anyway. So, they end up doing some investigation work, and they notice that the spiders are fleeing. They notice some scorch marks, which... What the shit? I think I remember in watching Through the Gryffindor, Ben and Jay were like theorizing, joking that it had laser eyes. But honestly, I doubt it's laser eyes, of course, but seriously, where did the scorch marks come from? Anyway. So we get the knowledge that Ron is afraid of spiders. And the reason he's scared is because when he was 3, he broke Fred's toy broomstick. I'm guessing it was an accident. And Fred turned Ron's teddy bear into a spider, which of course was another accident, because Fred's only 2 years older than Ron, so he was only 5. This was accidental magic. So everything was an accident, in this. I mean, I'm assuming it is an accident. Whatever. For sure, Fred's thing was an accident. For all we know, 3-year-old Ron was a shithead and purposely broke it. But for sure, Fred's was definitely an accident. So, with that in mind, he does not want to follow the spiders. They end up, kind of investigating Myrtle's bathroom, asking her if she saw anything suspicious, but she kind of, scares them away because they're whispering and whispers and shit. And then Percy catches them in there. And, I'm sitting here, and he's freaking out, because he caught Ron in a girl's bathroom with Hermione and, Harry. What the shit? Does Percy think they were getting busy in that bathroom? Or did he think they were peeping Tom? Or did he think Ron was a peeping Tom? I don't know. We get some more exposition that Ginny's worried about Ron, which she's not. But Percy thinks that Ginny is worried about Ron because he might get expelled or whatever. In actuality, she's worried about herself, which is, of course, because she knows it's her. Ron's kind of a dick and accuses Percy of not caring about Ginny. And only worrying about not making head boy, which I think is kind of a dick move, because at this point in the story, Percy has not really done anything to show that he does not care about his family. So, that, if anything, he has showed he's cared about, Ginny, because in the last chapter, he bullied her into taking a pupper-up potion, because he thought she had a cold or whatever. So, they're back in the common room, and they're trying to figure out, who could open the Chamber of Secrets, and they think it's Malfoy. And, of course, that's really their bias talking about it, because they really hate Malfoy, but also, Malfoy's comments of, "You'll be next, Mudbloods," really did not help his case. So, now they need to get the book Most Potent Potions, because it's the only book it's in the restriction section of the library, and because it's the only book that has the recipe for Polyjuice Potion. The boys don't know what a Polyjuice Potion is, despite it being explained in class. And I kind of can't rock with Ron, because he says, "What are we supposed to do in potion class? Pay attention?" Yes, Ron, you are. If there is any class you need to pay attention to, it is potions. That is the one class I think has the most potential to have explosions and cause injuries. That is the class you pay attention to. So, of course, they need permission from a teacher to get into the restricted section. And Ron says, who would be thick enough to give us a permission to go in the restricted section? I need it in the new show to Ron be saying that and immediately cut to Lockhart. Just straight cutaway Lockhart. I don't know if it happened in the movie. I have not seen the second movie in a while, so I don't know if it's happened that way, but oh God, if it didn't, it needs to happen in the show just like that. Who'd be thick enough to give us permission? Who'd be thick enough to give us permission? Harry. How are you? Overall, I kind of found this chapter a bit... I found it entertaining, actually, and a fun... I don't know, I found it entertaining. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.